There he is. All right, guys. All right. All right. Welcome back to No Filter MMA. Of course, you see I am joined again by my boy Taylor, Loader, and his puppies in the background. Guys, we here to talk about a lot of shit that's done went down. I don't know about you, Taylor, but I woke up to it. Did you wake up to it too?
Oh, I was at work.
Okay, you was at work. That's right. You worked that graveyard shit.
Well, it was. I just stopped middle of the dock, and I just stopped and started texting my boy because he's the one giving me the news. Oh my god!
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it, dog. I thought he was trolling when he said ILIA vacated. I thought he was trolling, dog.
bro. I thought it was a lot of fake news too. I'm not. You're not the only one that thought somebody was lying, bro.
Why the fuck would you vacate? Like, you don't want to be double champ? Like, I get not wanting to hold the division up. That's cool. But the only person in line was Diego Lopez and Alexander Volkanovski.
See, some theories have came out though. Like some theories just came out, like when he fought for the Cage Warriors title, which he won, but he missed weight, so he was ineligible to win the belt. A lot of people are saying like it's hard for Topuria to make. So the news is ILIA Topuria vacated the featherweight belt to move up and fight Islam Makhachev at lightweight.
That's the only reason I can see him giving his title up as a guaranteed title shot.
Oh yeah, of course,
other than
absolutely.
That, man, like you're not fighting the number fucking 3 guy, giving up your title.
Yeah,
that's what Dana White kind of alluded to, is that his body can't make the weight, and rather than miss weight in a championship fight, he just wants to move up.
It kind of makes sense though. You think it makes sense?
I get it, but like he hasn't been at featherweight at the top for very long. He's only had two title fights, Volk and Max.
Yeah, that's it.
And he wants to. I mean, I get it. Like, if you can't make the weight, you can't make the weight. But crazy.
So, do you think? What do you think the UFC's response was when he said?
You could see it in his face when he was talking about it. He's like, he thinks he cemented his legacy. He did enough at featherweight. He wants to move up. Dana White fucking hates when people vacate titles. He hates that shit. And I mean, to vacate and move up is, I mean, it's one thing. I get it. I mean, but he shouldn't be mad. He could just held on to it for 6 more months and like, you know what? I'm actually gonna give it up. Like that's what John Jones did with light heavyweight. He was like, yeah, I'll move to heavyweight eventually, and then just sat around for 3 months, and then was like, oh, here's my championship. I'm actually gonna move up. So I get him not wanting to hold the division up, but it's just crazy. He's only had 2 title fights and he's done.
I think Dana White hates when people give up the belt, period, because when all that shit, but it seems like when all those champions at light heavyweight was giving up the belt, Yuri Prochazka, Jamal Hill, when they were giving up the belt, he didn't seem too pissed off about it.
Yeah, that was injury.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Ilya's giving it up. The other ones. I mean, Jamal Hill, they told me he could keep it. He didn't want to hold it up. Same with Yuri. They told Yuri he could keep it, and he said no. He doesn't want to hold the division up. That's just I mean, I get Ilya. I mean, good for him. It's a good move. Don't hold the division if you know you're gonna move up. It's just crazy to vacate that shit on some random fucking Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then not announce what his lightweight fight is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
It's crazy, man. So he's gonna move up and fight Volk. What were your first thoughts about moving up and fight? I mean, move up and fight Islam. What were your thoughts on that dude? Because I was kind of shocked. I didn't even know Ilya wanted to move up.
No, that's the thing. And every time he talks about moving up, he talks about moving up to be to be a champ. So I always assumed he wanted to be champ. I never thought he just wanted to move up because he couldn't make it. So it's for me like it was crazy that you would give up your title before you fight for it. Because now it's not champion versus champion. It's former champion versus Islam Makhachev. Which is crazy. Which is another thing Dana White I think gets mad about. Because Dana White can sell a champion versus champion way harder than you can sell former champ versus Islam. So I think that's partly why Dana's mad is because it's hard. It's easier to promote a champ versus champ.
Yeah. I think it would have brought more eyes to the fight if Ilya had held on to the belt.
You defended it once against a striker.
Yeah, like if you're going to give up the belt, fine. But wait until you fought Islam already.
There's no clear contenders. Like Islam could easily go up to 170 right now, and no one have a problem with it. But he beat Volk twice. He beat Dustin. He tried to fight Armin. Armin couldn't show up, so he fought Renato. That, to me, qualifies him to move up. He tried. He did everything he could. And people get injured, and Volk took the rematch, and then he tried to fight Armin. So, I mean, Islam has an opportunity to move up. I agree with that. But, like, what you're saying, like, to not clear it out, bro, to have 2 title fights and say that you've cemented your legacy, you're the guy that knocked out the greatest featherweight of all time, and you're the guy that knocks out Max Holloway. But that's really all it's going to be now. You'll be former champ. So was Sean Strickland. So was Rashad Evans. So was Lotto Machida. No one gives a fuck about them because they didn't clear the weight classes out. People remember that shit. Michael Bisping was champion. People don't remember that. They remember him being champion, but they don't remember his reign. They don't remember his defenses because no one gave a fuck. That is what Ilya is doing to his own legacy. If he wins, if he beats Islam, that shit's cemented. He's one of the greatest. But if he doesn't, you're just the guy that gave it the belt to move up and lose.
Yeah, I know. I get it, bro. So, and another thing that I see, dude, is like the way I'm feeling about it, like what I'm taking away from it, is, one of my posters is cut off. Another way that I'm looking at it is if Ilya goes up to fight Islam and loses, he fades away into the fucking background, bro. Like because
he already admitted he can't make the weight of featherweight. It's not like he can go back down. You're stuck. Either
you're stuck at lightweight,
or you're just another guy at 55. Because I think he's too small.
You think he's too small?
I think he's too small at 55.
Okay, yeah, because there's some big dude, bro. Islam is big, bro. Like he's a big dude. Big
until you see him fight. Once you see him fight other lightweights, it's oh my god. Because when I see him fight, I don't think he looks big standing by himself.
Right.
When you see him stand next to the lightweights, it's like holy shit, this dude is fucking ripped and he's thick.
Yeah, he's ripped. Oh, for sure, he's ripped.
Like Ilya he fucking submit Ryan or he knock out Ryan Hall on the ground, whatever. It's different when you're fighting Islam Makhachev.
Yeah, no, absolutely, 100% different. So, do you feel like Islam has put himself? He's kind of backed himself into the corner a little bit, dude. Like in a way, like he's kind of backed himself in a corner because he's in like a must-win situation.
Yeah, he already said he doesn't want to fight below. He doesn't want to move up to fight below, which I get. I'm okay with that. But then again, all that leaves is Ilya or another 55er. But the only 55er who can say they deserve it is Armin and Charles. Who else at 55 has a real claim to a title shot?
Yeah, but I mean, do you think Charles can beat Islam though?
Yeah.
You think he can?
I think Charles underestimated him the first time just because I think he still saw him as Khabib's training partner.
Yeah.
And he was at the end of like one of the most active fucking streaks. I mean, the run that Charles Oliveira went on when he went on his run.
Yes.
And he fought. He wasn't waiting 6 or 7 months to fight. He was fighting every 3 or 4.
Yeah, he was fighting pretty often. Yeah.
I think it'll be a different fight, but also Islam's gotten better every single fight. So I think Charles could beat him, whether he does or not in the rematch. I don't know. That's why I want to see it. Because before the Poirier fight or the Renato fight, I would have told you Charles wins hands down.
Mm-hmm.
Watching the evolution of how good Islam is on the feet now, that's the question. So
no, I can't.
I want to see it because I really don't know. I hope Charles can win, and I know Charles could win. But to confidently say he'll beat Islam is fucking crazy for anyone to say. And I wasn't an Islam fan. I hated the guy. Because like everyone else, I thought he was just Khabib's fucking training partner.
Mm-hmm.
But watching him go out and do what he does, man, I don't know how you cannot be a fan. The dude doesn't take the easy way. He wants the hardest fights, and he wants it the hardest way because he wants to prove he's the fucking best, and I love that. And
what I love that he did. You talking about Islam?
Islam, yeah.
Yeah, and what I like that Islam did was he, when everybody, when what's his name, Renato Moicano took that fight, and everybody was like, oh, if Renato could do it, this and that. While everybody was talking all of that stuff, Islam didn't. He wasn't cocky about it. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, okay, I'm gonna let y'all have y'all's time.
There's a reason his fucking quote is on the PI. What does that belt mean? It means you're the best in the fucking world.
Yeah.
And that means he'll fight anyone, anytime, no matter what. Short notice, doesn't matter. And I fucking love that about Islam. He doesn't give a fuck. If he's scheduled to fight, you know he's fighting that night if he can.
Yeah.
If he can physically make it, he doesn't give a fuck who's standing across from him. He will fight because he's supposed to.
Yeah.
Tom Jones never, famously, will never take a short notice championship fight, ever. He just won't do it. George St. Pierre never did it. Some of the greatest of all time never done it. He's done it twice. Against Volk and Renato Moicano, he's had his opponent change on less than 3 weeks' notice and doesn't phase the guy.
Yeah. No, you're right.
And it's not like Khabib, where you knew Khabib was going to take him down. Islam likes to stand.
Islam lights people up on the feet, bro.
He loves that shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's getting so much better on the feet every time you fucking see him.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with that, Taylor. I have to agree with that 100% because
I didn't like Islam, but now I'm a fan because the guy just shows up and fights.
Who?
Islam.
Oh, Islam. Yeah.
He just shows up and fights, dude. Like, I don't know how you can hate on that guy. And
you can't.
I'm a Kendrick level hater. I love that shit. And I can't find anything to hate on the kid for.
Not a Kendrick. Is Kendrick Lamar the standard for hating now?
Oh, bro, he's the gold standard. I've been a hater. I love it. I love hating things. I love people get mad. Kendrick made it cool.
Yeah.
Kendrick made it cool, dog. That's the top level of pettiness I achieved to be.
That was pretty petty. That's pretty. To use the Super Bowl to continue your petty shit. That's pretty fucking petty.
Say that line with everybody. Oh my god.
Yeah. That was crazy. That was fucking. I mean, I wonder how much revenue that's generated to Kendrick Lamar's pocket, dude. It's got to be fucking millions, bro. It's got to be millions.
Yeah.
It's got to be millions. He made millions off of that shit, off of being petty as fuck, dude. Man,
I can't hate on Islam, dog. There's nothing to hate on.
Yeah.
He goes up and he fights. My one criticism, he didn't defend style against a lightweight. He's done it twice now. He beat Dustin Poirier. He beat Renato Moicano. I mean, there's nothing else to say bad about the guy. And him too, just okay, come up to 55.
Yeah.
Beat your ass. I don't give a fuck. And I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. Now, the problem is that ILIA hits fucking hard in any weight class. And if Islam wants to test his chin for a little too long, he could get caught. Now, I don't think he knocks him out cold, but he could do some damage. And that's the only thing, because Islam will stand with you to prove that he can stand with you.
Oh man. That's the thing about ILIA Topuria, though. Like, if anybody can step out on a limb like that to do something like this, it's got to be somebody with an it factor like that. And one thing about Ilia Topuria, and that I noticed about him when he beat Bryce Mitchell, this motherfucker has got he's got that it factor, and he's got some dynamite in his fist, bro. He's got dynamite in his fist, and he could knock out anybody, dude. He knocked out people who doesn't get knocked out.
Yeah, he's Islam's Tony. Because that was the whole thing with Khabib. Khabib's whole thing was he holds you down, and people try to get up, and that's where he got you. And the thing with Khabib and Tony was, Tony's not going to get up. Tony's going to fight you from the back. Can you withstand that assault? And then the same thing with Islam and Ilia. Ilia can match him jiu-jitsu-wise. Wrestling, it's Islam. We know that. Striking, though, it's Ilia. And that's the thing. Can Islam survive where Ilia's good? And how long can you let Ilia survive where Islam's good? And they're both willing to test each other and find out. Like, Ilia will go to the ground with Islam just to prove he can do it. Because me saying he's too small is not going to be the first time that comes up. That's going to be a major factor. Everyone's going to talk about it. And he's going to hear that shit. And it's going to motivate him to okay, you guys think I can't survive with this motherfucker? And same with Ilia. Or same with Islam. Islam's going to hear that, yeah, of course he hits hard. And Islam's going to want to take that shit.
Yeah. Do you think that Islam stands and trades on the feet? Do you think he does stand and trade?
I think he does until Khabib does not.
Okay.
Because unlike Usman and Umar, Islam listens to every fucking word Khabib says. Usman lost his fight because he didn't listen to Khabib. Khabib told him, stop throwing fucking kicks. Marab's catching him, and he's putting you against the fence and holding you for pressure for points. Stop doing that. He kept throwing fucking kicks.
Yeah, he did.
Everything Khabib says. Khabib says no more kicks. Islam's not throwing any more fucking kicks. So I think it comes down to game plan and how the flow of the fight goes. But I have full confidence in Islam not to deviate from the game plan.
He doesn't he's not somebody that you really see deviate from a game plan like that.
Usman did it in the biggest fight of his life. Usman decided he was the coach.
Yeah,
I've never seen this on for a second.
Yeah, no, I agree, Taylor. I agree 100%, dude, because it's going to be a tough fight for Ilia Topuria. And I'm going to put it like this, dude. If he's going to move up and fight Islam Makhachev, which he is, he better be fucking ready to step in that cage and put it all out there, dude, because you go in there playing around with Islam, you'll get your ass beat.
Fast.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You'll get your ass beat in there with Islam. So as the result of that, cause and effect, Taylor, cause and effect. Alexander Volkanovski is now facing Diego Lopez for the undisputed title.
Crazy.
Give it to me, Taylor. What was the thoughts?
Well, we knew they were kind of just gonna fight anyways, but now it's for a title.
Hold that thought, Taylor. Hold that thought. Combo says, this is a question for you, Taylor.
Oh,
y'all give your thoughts on Strickland and his coach issues.
I kind of see both sides. I get what Nick was trying to do, because with the fighter like Sean Strickland, you do kind of have to do it publicly like he does. But as a coach, you cannot publicly call out your fighter. Like what even though I hate all the shit Matt Brown says, he's right.
But why did he do that, though? Like, why was he doing that?
Because Sean Strickland is so open about everything that's happened to him in his life and shit. Like, social media is where is like his therapy. So, like, that's the thing. He could have posted or whatever. He could have posted a video of it, but to do it in like an interview is fucking crazy. To do it at a I get Sean Strickland, like, he's not gonna coach me. He's not gonna be my corner anymore. I get that, because like, bro, you're supposed to be friends. And Nick Slick is a good coach. Everything you've seen, but to do that publicly, man, is fucking crazy.
Yeah. To do that shit publicly was wild, dude. And now you got
he was right, and that's the thing. Nick Slick was right. Everything he said was fucking right. That was the same Sean.
What all did he say?
He was just saying that he doesn't know why he waited. He looked the same shit as the first fight. He wouldn't do anything. He wouldn't change. He wouldn't be aggressive. He wouldn't go for it. But I mean, not to say that shit out loud to another person that's not Sean Strickland is fucking crazy.
I knew it was something like that. He was kind of criticizing what Sean Strickland did in there
in general, and just to do that, dude, is crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. You're supposed to have that talk. It was like he was wanting to have that talk with, that's what he was wanting to say to Sean. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like, to say that publicly is fucking wild. I mean, you're right. Everything he said was right. So the message was correct. Just the way he went about delivering it was fucked up.
Yeah. That was kind of fucked up. And then now you've got you and your coach in an internet battle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't see each other every fucking day at the gym. And like, he's still gonna train him. He's just not gonna corner him. Yeah. Nick was telling him exactly everything he needed to fucking hear. He just wasn't listening. And that's partly why Nick went public with it. It's because he was telling him in the fight, bro, this is exactly the same shit as the first fight. Literally said that. This is the same shit as the first fight. And Sean didn't change a fucking thing. So I get why Nick Slick was mad. I did the same fucking thing literally 2 days ago. I sent a petty email because I was fucking mad. Yeah, I sent a petty email at work because I was fucking irritated with this fucking bitch. You know who you are. I hate her so fucking much. Yeah, I sent a petty email too. So I get it. Mine wasn't public though. I was smart about mine. I sent it to two people. That's it. I didn't hit send all. But yeah, I get where the Nick coach was, because Sean literally just wasn't listening. It's like, if you're not gonna listen, why am I giving you advice?
Yeah.
The way it was delivered was wrong.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So let's get back to what we were talking about. Diego Lopez versus Alexander Volkanovski for the now vacant featherweight
I think both gets it.
I think so too.
It's very fast and very high paced, And I think Alex will just try to hold him to the third, fourth, and fifth, and then really put it on him. Because you can go 5 rounds with Brian Ortega, but going 5 rounds with a fresh Alexander Volkanovski, that's different. It's a different level.
Because Volk hadn't fought since the Topuria fight, right?
Exactly, and I love that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He's going to be off for more than a year from back-to-back knockouts in 6 months.
Yeah.
So this he's going to be fresh, and it's for the undisputed title, not an interim. This is for your title back.
Can you pick up where you left off? That's the question. Like, can
he?
Yeah, can he pick up where he left off? You know, being a dominant champion, because you know now you're going to have people, which leads me into the next thing that I wanted to talk about. You got people rising up to the division, and you got new people in the division. And, you know, for example, you've got Yair Rodriguez, and then you've got people, you know, floating right outside.
Yair ain't rising, Doc.
Huh?
Yair's not rising. He fell. He's
come on now.
He'll never fight for the title again.
No. Yair's just there. You know what I'm saying?
He's there, but
he's there.
He's never fighting for a title again.
Oh, come on, man. If Dustin Poirier can do it 5 times, so can Yair Rodriguez.
No.
What?
Poirier loses exciting fights. Yair Rodriguez gets his ass beat in title fights.
Come on, Taylor. Taylor.
Ass beat by Volk. Wasn't even close. Got his ass whooped. Dustin Poirier loses exciting fights. Yair just gets his ass beat.
Okay, I give you that. But you know, and then you have people like Steve Garcia coming up. Shout out to my boy Steve Garcia, threatening outside of the top 15. But now you have Bellator double champion, long reigning champion,
the greatest Bellator fighter of all fucking time, Patricio.
The greatest Bellator fighter of all time, Patricio Pitbull.
So happy about this.
Is now signed to the UFC, and
I wish it wasn't in 2025. I wish Patricio was 31 and not 34.
Okay, but he's still only 34 though.
He can still do it.
He can still do it.
Is doing all right. He loses exciting fights, but they're exciting, and he shows up every time.
And he's fighting Yair Rodriguez,
and that's crazy.
And despite what we talked about outside the camera, fucking Taylor, the first fight that Patricio Pitbull was offered was to jump in and replace Edson Barboza and fight.
So do you think he did take it because it's short notice or because it was Steve Garcia?
No, it was he didn't take it because it was too dangerous of a fight, I think. I really and truly.
I kind of get that because, you know, Michael Chandler came in straight and fought Dan Hurker, ranked number 5.
Yes.
For the same reason. I don't think he wanted to lose to someone relatively new in the UFC when you're supposed to be the guy from Bellator.
Yes, exactly. You know, he wants to obviously come in and do better than Michael Chandler did.
With that name value, you can ask for a Yair Rodriguez over.
That's you can. I mean, honestly, and maybe that has something to do with it. You know, maybe
Dana would love if a newcomer knocked out like the greatest Bellator fighter ever. You come in against Steve Garcia and you get fucking wrecked. Dana would be like, I fucking told you guys. I told you there was level. He would love that shit. But again, Patricio has the name where he can be like, nah, I'll take Yair.
Yeah.
I think you're right now. I do think that is part of it, that he is afraid that if he does lose, it's to someone that people see not on his level.
Right.
Where you lose on Yair Rodriguez, you lose to one of the best featherweights in the world.
Dude, but he could lose to Yair Rodriguez, though.
Yair is slick on the ground. As much as I don't like him.
You hate what? You know what? Let's revisit that for a second.
Oh,
because we haven't revisited that in a long time, Taylor.
The first UFC card ever in the state of Utah was supposed to be UFC 117, which ended up being Anderson Silva versus Chael Sonnen, which didn't happen. It was moved to Oakland because of low ticket sales. The UFC doesn't come back for 3 fucking years. And we get a fucking fight night, which I'm okay with because I was happy to be there. The main event is Yair Rodriguez coming off a head kick knockout of Andre Fili on a Conor McGregor card against Alex Caceres, who was a tough alum. It was tough. It wasn't really much. It was just supposed to be an awesome kickboxing fight. And instead, I paid $300 to watch Yair Rodriguez do some gay spinning shit and throw some of the most telegraphed spin kicks I've ever seen in my fucking life for 25 minutes. I never wanted my money back more. Fuck you, Yair Rodriguez. What Frankie Edgar did to him at UFC 111 or 211 will always be in my heart. When he beat the fucking shit out of that little bitch, Yair Rodriguez. Same with Volk. I was not a Volk fan until he bodied Yair in 3 fucking rounds. Yair Rodriguez owes me $390 for my ticket to that bullshit Eric Caceres fight. Fuck that. Fucking spin kick bullshit for 25 fucking minutes. He could have finished that guy in 2 rounds and couldn't fucking do it. Fuck Yair.
Maybe he was trying to be like the karate person, trying to have a karate fight with him or something. I don't know.
It was gay.
I don't know, but Patricio Pitbull.
But
he could beat dude. I'm gonna be honest. He could beat the fuck out of Yair.
But again, Yair could catch him on the ground. That's the thing. Patricio could walk through him, or Yair could catch him on the ground. I don't think Yair could knock him out. But I don't know because he's got those elbows.
Yeah.
When Yair rounds those elbows, that shit hurts. So.
Well. Also, we spoke earlier about Volkanovski having that long layoff, and having time to rest or whatever. But Yair Rodriguez has also had that long layoff.
Since it was fuck. Who did he fight? Because he fought someone. Oh, didn't he fight?
Yair fought. He fought.
Though. He lost. Because Oh no, it was Brian Ortega. That's right. It was Brian Ortega.
Yeah, the rematch with Brian Ortega. Yes.
Winner got that title shot, and he was because he hates. Yeah, because I want Yair to win because of how much he hates ILIA TOPURIA.
What's up with that?
I've never he might have explained it. I never looked into it. I just know that he when you talk to him about it, he fucking hates ILIA.
Yeah, so Yair's on a 2-fight losing streak right now. His last win was Josh Emmett for the interim title.
Right.
Yeah, damn. Oh shit, dude. Say what?
What about Patricio? He's been out for a minute.
He's been out for a minute too. Yeah, they both have.
Look that shit up because Patricio hasn't fought since Bellator took over.
Yeah, no, he hasn't.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Is Yair Rodriguez's is his record suspect?
Hold on.
Because I'm gonna rattle off his last couple wins. Josh Emmett, Brian Ortega with that weird TKO, Jeremy Stevens, and the Korean Zombies. Those are his last 4 wins.
See, even at the time, the Korean Zombie was old.
I mean, that's his resume as of late. That's his most recent 5 wins.
Yeah, no, I mean Josh Emmett's the best one on there, and that's what won him the interim title. But other than that, it's not. But I've never been impressed with the guy, anyways. I don't know why the fuck everyone's obsessed with him. He lands.
I think he's a pretty dynamic fighter. I like him, dude. I like him. I like him.
He'll put on a spin kick show for you for 25 minutes for $300. Just ask him.
Oh, but Taylor, don't you think you kind of being a little hard on him a little bit?
Yeah, it was the first UFC event ever in Utah, and that asshole ruined it. If Core McGee didn't win his fight, it would have been a total fucking loss.
Really?
Yeah, fuck that. Coach Swanson fought on that card, and it was fucking awesome. But Yair ruined it by being a little bitch.
That's funny, dude. So we're gonna move on to some more news. That's not all of the news.
Michael Chandler.
We got Michael Chandler versus Paddy Pimblett, bro.
Who do you think asked for this fight? Who do you think asked? Was it Paddy or Michael?
Taylor, that's a tough question.
Because Michael Chandler sitting out for a year and a half will take any fight he can get. But Paddy, I think, I don't know. Is Paddy even fucking ranked?
You know what? That's a good question. Let me look that up. is Patty ranked? UFC lightweight rankings. Let's see. Athlete
Michael
rankings.
Chandler's number 7.
That's what? That's lightweight.
Yeah. He's number
Yeah,
12.
Patty's number 12.
Number 12.
Yeah, Patty number 12.
With a win over Tony? Oh no, Bobby Green. Okay.
Bobby Green, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you getting ranked off Tony? Okay. Ranked off Tony and Bobby Green. Okay. I'll give you that
Okay,
one.
yeah. So what's your initial thoughts on it, man? Like what's your initial thoughts?
Chandler.
You said Chandler?
I feel bad for Michael Chandler.
Oh, you feel bad for Michael Chandler.
Patty can wrestle. And Patty's gonna be a lot bigger.
Patty's gonna be a lot bigger. He's got that.
Has to pray to make 155. Michael Chandler can easily make it.
They both lose a lot of weight to get to 155.
Yeah, Patty can wrestle, I think, enough to hit him a couple of times when Michael Chandler goes down.
You think if he catches, you think if Patty catch him?
Oh yeah.
Okay. But Michael Chandler could catch Patty though.
Chandler could just rush across the cage, pick him up, put him down, and beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Michael Chandler needs a win more than Patty Pimblett.
Six McLovin Kick says Patty gonna whoop Chandler. Come Up Breaker says I think Patty gas tank might be a problem for Chandler.
Patty can keep the pressure for at least 3 hard rounds.
Damn, that is true though.
This is
Patty.
This is a 5 round.
This is a 5 round, yeah. But Patty, yeah, Michael Chandler does tend to slow down in like rounds 3, 4, and like really like rounds 4, and then he'll come back to life in round 5 and try to knock you out.
He takes round 4 off.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah.
See, and that's where you'll fuck up with Patty though. Like that's where you'll fuck up with Patty. But
Patty
let's hope
can wrestle, and he has enough submissions that he could get a hold of you, take you down while you're tired. He can still lock it in.
And Patty's taking a lot better care of his health now too.
Thank God.
Patty's taking a lot better care of his health and not putting on so much weight in between fights because this dude was putting on an incredible amount of weight.
Yeah. Michael Chandler's last win was Tony Ferguson.
Damn.
In 2022. So this will be
3
almost
years.
3 years since he's won a fight. Yeah, Dustin Poirier choked him out, and then he lost to Charles Oliveira again.
Paul Barrett says Chandler due for a win, Patty due for a loss.
Michael Chandler needs a win. Patty Pimblett necessarily doesn't. Michael Chandler knows he needs a win if he wants to keep fighting top contenders. Like, there's a reason, bro. You're fighting number 7, fighting number 12, right?
Yeah.
You got to fight in 3 years.
But he's fighting the name, though.
And that's the thing. To keep fighting names, he's going to have to win. Because 3 losing 3 fights in a row, guy. It's hard to put you in there with the Justin Gaethjes and the Dan Hookers and even Rafael Fiziev. It's hard to put you in there when you're coming off 3 losses.
Would Dan Hooker beat Michael Chandler in a rematch?
Oh. We got to see if Dan Hooker can survive Justin Gaethje first.
Okay.
Because how much Dan Hooker likes to be punched? Oh, buddy.
Do you think Pitbull goes after Chandler again?
Bro, I think it'd be hilarious. He's his Alex. He's his Alex Pereira.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Beats him in the comes in, beats him in.
It like knocks him out in the first round, bro. That would be some wild shit,
bro.
Scott Coker would smile,
bro, and then he just shouts out like that's Freddie Alvarez. That would be fucking hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious if they're like, "Hey, you want to fight Michael Chandler again?" He's like, "Fuck yeah!" Him again. Oh my god,
bro, that would be that could be a main event, like a fight night main event.
Out of the 3 biggest names that come over from Bellator, Eddie Alvarez, Patricio Pitbull, and Michael Chandler, Eddie Alvarez so far is the only one to win the title. Say what you want about him, but he went from Bellator and he came over here and he won the title.
Damn.
Michael Chandler lost his title fight. Patricio, we'll see with Patricio. But so far, out of the 3 lightweight champs that came over, Eddie Alvarez is the only one who's got the UFC belt, the Bellator belt, and the 1 belt.
Damn, I ain't think about it like that when it comes to Eddie Alvarez.
The only one. And on paper, the only one who shouldn't win a championship is Eddie Alvarez. And he's the only one that did.
Damn.
Crazy. Put some respect on my man's name.
Yeah, that's true. Put some respect on his name.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Patricio has a chance. We'll see. But so far, Michael Chandler never did what Eddie Alvarez did. Eddie Alvarez beat Justin Gaethje too. Michael Chandler couldn't.
He did beat Justin Gaethje.
He beat the shit out of Justin Gaethje.
Taylor with the memory, bro. You got the best MMA memory, bro. I'm telling you.
Shit. Yeah, I tell you, he beat the shit out of him. And yeah, Eddie
Yeah.
Alvarez, the best lightweight champ from Bellator ever, has to be him. So far, the greatest Bellator fighter ever is Eddie Alvarez, the only man who has all three of those.
So the greatest Bellator fight. I'm gonna have to switch to my tablet because my phone is about to die.
And Askren got close because he has the Bellator belt and the one belt, but he doesn't have a win in the UFC. So
he beat Robbie Lawler.
Nah, he didn't. Herb Dean beat Robbie Lawler.
Taylor, he beat Robbie Lawler, bro.
Herb Dean beat Robbie Lawler.
Oh, that's funny. He did though. He did because I don't think Robbie Lawler was out. I got to talk to you about another championship fight, Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of news, guys.
Oh my God! How did we forget, dude? Marion Fano.
Hold on, we're gonna save the best for last. Bilal Muhammad versus Jack Della Maddalena.
Oh my God! I forget Bilal's champion.
Do you forget he's champion too, bro? I be forgetting he's champion.
And it's not his fault, dude. He looked amazing against Leon.
He looked great against Leon. Yeah, he did.
I just forget.
I forgot he was champ too, bro. Like I be like, because I be thinking like, oh shit, Bilal Muhammad is the champ. I'm like, because I see a post and I'm like, why are they talking about Bilal? Oh, that's right. Bilal is the fucking champion. Yes, yeah, bro. I'm there with you.
I can't believe that. Good for Jack Della Maddalena.
Yeah, he got it, bro. He got the fucking.
I'm glad Shavkat took the fight. Didn't take the fight at less than 100%. Like I'm so happy about that because I want to see Shavkat in a title fight at 100%. Not him.
But will Shavkat ever fight for the belt though?
He said he is. I mean, that's according to him. He is. He says he's gonna fight the winner later this year. I do agree with that, and I think part of it is because he did just give up the shot to say I'm not gonna be 100%. He didn't do the fucking bullshit TJ Dillashaw thing where he knew he was going to be injured.
Oh, sorry. Ooh, sorry. Oh. My bad, bro. I'm trying to damn. Hold on. I'm trying to turn it. Hold on.
Did you figure it out?
Uh-oh. Can you hear me, bro?
Yes, sir.
You can hear me?
Yeah, we got you, guy.
Okay, my bad. I had to switch to the thing. Now, what were you saying? I'm sorry, bro. I had to switch to my tablet because my phone is just dying. But go ahead.
I just want to see Shavkat in a title fight at 100%.
Yeah. Like, do you think Shavkat will ever get there? Because it seems like there's always a reason why he can't get there. It's either he's in. People don't think he should fight for the belt, and I'm like, okay, which one is it, man? Like, which one is it?
I think he should have to fight one more time. If Arman Sarukian has to re-enter his number one contendership for getting injured, so does Shavkat. Like, yeah, I don't think you get to just walk into a title fight. Like, yeah, if Arman has to earn it, you have to earn it. Like, yeah, you had your shot, you got injured, but you got to earn it.
Bro, they put Arman Sarukian into the back, though. That was like, fuck him, dude.
We went with Jack Della Maddalena, who already had a fight scheduled. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. Whoever wins this fight, do you think that it's inevitable that they're fighting Khamzat Chimaev next? Not Khamzat Chimaev, Shavkat Ramonov, sorry.
I don't know, because Shavkat said he was, but like, again, I think you should have to fight again. Like, it's weird that you get injured and then you get a title fight. Like, I mean, it's happened. Tyron Woodley held out for 18 months and got a title fight. You know, see, when Stipe did it, he had the background of being, I'm the best heavyweight ever in his back pocket. So everyone kind of understood what he waited for his title shot, and it was hard to be like, no, because it's like, yeah, why wouldn't you just give him the title shot? So it varies, but I think you should have to earn it again. Even especially at a weight class like 170, there's so many good ranked fighters who deserve a title fight. I think you have to earn it again. You have to prove that you are number one contender. If Arman has to do it, so does everybody else.
I mean, it is what it is. But who else is he gonna fight though? Like, who is he gonna fight?
He can fight the loser.
You hear me?
Yeah, he can fight the loser of Bilal or JDM.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we can hear you.
I can't hear nothing. Hold on.
Guy has internet from like 2003. We can't hear you.
What happened? But I'm here.
We got you.
But who does he fight though?
Then just the loser of Bilal or JDM. That's really all I can think of. But JDM's ranked number 4. I didn't know that. Good for him.
Yeah, he's ranked number 4, dude. Yeah, he's up there. He's up there for sure. Yeah, he's definitely up there.
Oh,
is everybody what?
He can fight the fucking winner of Leon and Sean Brady.
Oh, I forgot Leon and Sean Brady's happening. Yes. Now that's a good fight, dude, because that's Sean Brady's chance to prove what everybody said. Oh, why they giving Sean Brady so much hype? You know what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden, Sean Brady got all this hype. I like him too, but this is his opportunity to prove them right, though. But
it was so sad.
How bad did Leon Edwards look against
the fuck out of him, dude?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like Bilal Muhammad beat the shit out of him, bro.
Yeah, Sean Brady.
Like,
the corner had to call it because it was like, dude, we can't send you back out there.
Bilal
Muhammad's eating your ass up, dog. I can't send you back out there. Crazy.
Yeah.
Muhammad's only finish in the UFC is Sean Brady.
Hey,
this is a chance.
Hey,
this
come
is a
on,
chance
man.
to prove himself. Are you the man?
Come on,
man. To find out. Because Leon in London, undefeated. No, never mind.
Do you think we eventually get MVP versus Leon if Leon loses?
No, I don't think MVP ever goes down to 170 again.
You don't think he goes back?
Nah.
He mentioned it after his last fight.
I don't know, because he has such a movement advantage at 85 because those guys are all slower. At 70, those guys are a little faster. At 185, he can fucking dance circles around you. Like
he could. Yeah, 6'11" kid said, I think Shavkat will get exposed by Bilal or JD MVP exposed the one-eyed pirate.
I think Bilal could do it. I think Bilal will beat the shit out of him on the ground. JDM's a wild boy. He likes exciting fights. That one, I think that would be fun as fuck. But I don't know who would win. But Bilal. Yeah, Bilal.
Six said Bilal definitely. Six said Bilal definitely going to give Shavkat that work.
Yeah, I don't think Shavkat could beat Bilal because no one can wrestle or has the pace like Bilal. Shavkat could beat JDM because JDM likes to win exciting fights, even though JDM, I don't know. And I know the Ian Gary fight, but that was a short notice fight. That's why I want to see Shavkat 100%, which is why I think he should have to fight again before he gets a title fight. Like, prove you're the man. Because Ian Gary, that fight wasn't that impressive. let's see what you let's get the guy who beat Jeff Neal. You know, let's see if that guy is in there, and then let's see. Then give him a title shot.
6 says I got Bilal beating JDM. Paul says Leon is so boring. Dude's like a block of wood. Yeah, I was going to say he is kind of boring. MVP said he's going back down to 170. Okay. Yeah, he did say that. He did say that. Ravioli said, "What's up, Ravioli?" Ravioli says, "For real, JDM is so fun." Yeah, he is fun. Colostrum says, "Carlos
loves that shit."
Colostrum says Carlos Prates is the real sleeper at 170.
Bro, okay. That dude doesn't look like he hits as hard as he does. That motherfucker.
Not at all. That motherfucker's nasty.
People, bro.
Yeah, he wrecks people. Yeah,
Dog,
he does.
Fight Nerds went 20-1 last year.
Say it again.
Crazy. The Fight Nerds camp went 20-1 in 2024.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the fucking
Fight
UFC.
Nerds, yeah.
That's wild, dude. What a team.
That's wild, yeah.
What a fucking
team. Yeah. No, I agree.
So much. I love it. Yeah, good for them,
bro. Yeah, good for them, dude. That's why I said, man, like at featherweight, the sleeper, we got to start giving him credit for who he is and what he's doing, dude. Steve Garcia is the fucking sleeper at featherweight. I'm telling you, dude. That motherfucking Steve Garcia he is on an incredible run right now. Like he's on a 4 or 5 knockout streak, dude. 4 or 5 fight knockout streak. And he was about to fight Edson Barboza this weekend, and it got fucking Edson pulled out of it. Classic. Fuck, dude, that would have been great. But yeah, Steve Garcia, man, he's a sleeper at 45. Who do you have though? Do you think that Bilal beats JDM?
Yeah, because Bilal will win boring. He does not give a fuck, and because I think he wants to be a Shavkat. Because that's the guy that everyone says that he's afraid of. That's the guy that he finishes everybody except for Ian Gary.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll do whatever he can, whatever he needs to do to get to the Shavkat fight to prove that he's not afraid of him.
Yeah,
because it's crazy that Bilal Muhammad has to prove himself as a champion, but unfortunately, he's gonna have to fucking do it.
Yeah,
and I think Bilal just wrestles him, which just pressures him. But if Bilal comes out and looks like he did against Leon Edwards, it'll be fucking exciting because he'll just stand and trade with him, and he'll take him down when he has to, but he won't do it just the entire time. I just was never been impressed with Bilal Muhammad for my entire life until he fought Leon Edwards. He looked
really?
No, I just
dude, you can't give respect to that pace and pressure though.
Leon Edwards were the times I've been impressed by Bilal Muhammad. Because what he did.
But I'm gonna tell you, dude. But I'm gonna say this: the fight style that I really can appreciate, though. You know, I like my Jillians and I like my Tatianas and my Montanas, my Juliana Peñas, but sometimes you have to appreciate that style that Bilal brings and that Kobe Covington brings and Casey O'Neill brings.
Say what? Wants points. That's the problem. People love Bilal. Because Charles Oliveira will wrestle the fuck you too, but he's trying to finish you. The
That's true.
Kobe isn't trying to finish you, neither does Bilal. That's why Kobe has to run his mouth so much. Is because other than that, no one wants to watch him fight because it's boring. If Bilal tried to finish people, or like even made an attempt, it'd be different. But he'll just sit there for 3 minutes on top of you because he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But what he did against Leon is he was looking for a finish. He was trying, and it was awesome. Not saying that I was impressed. If that same game plan comes into JDM, it's gonna be fucking awesome. And then if he takes him down when he has to, I'm cool with that. Just don't do it the whole fucking time and just hold him for points.
Yeah, dude, it's
Nova. Dog, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, oh fuck yeah. Paul says, BJ, why are you teasing us? Let's get to the real news. Okay, all right. Manon Fiore is set to face Valentina Shevchenko. That's what everybody's waiting on us to talk about. What were your first thoughts when you saw it?
About fucking time.
About time, yeah. That's the same thing I said, dude. It's about time.
Like I get about time. We had to do Grasso Shevchenko. That's cool. Just she shouldn't have had to beat Erin Blanchfield after Rose Namajunas. Like I'm glad she did to stay active. I love that for her. But she really earned her title fight after beating Rose five rounds. That's a title fight win. So
yeah,
to have to fight Erin Blanchfield was unfortunate, but she went out there and did her thing and beat her. So that's what, to get to the real prize. And now,
and some people are really giving Erin Blanchfield a lot of flack for losing that fight, but Manon, that wasn't an easy fight for Manon. Erin Blanchfield came after her for 5 rounds. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't an easy fight that Manon won.
To the number 2 ranked girl in the world, there's no shame in that.
Right.
Like,
no shame whatsoever.
Man, Farode is that girl. Like, that's
when you put two killers like that in the octagon, and this is what I try to tell people, Taylor. When you put 2 killers like that in the octagon, somebody got to lose. Somebody got to lose. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I get it. But this is other than Alexa Grasso, I think this is Valentina's biggest test.
This is
because
the best striker she's gonna fight in the UFC.
The thing about Alexa Grasso, the way that Alexa Grasso was able to figure out Valentina, that Alexa Grasso's boxing and her speed and precision is unmatched when she's on.
Mm-hmm.
When Grasso's on, she's like, her striking at flyweight is unmatched. But she don't always fight with that confidence, you know what I'm saying? But what Manon brings is size, Taylor. She brings size to Valentina, size and strength, you know what I'm saying? And being a veteran herself, Manon ain't a spring chicken, you know what I'm saying? But Manon has been on a streak. You got to give her credit for the streak. When she beat Jennifer Maia, that was when I had to realize, okay, Manon Fiore is a serious contender at flyweight. You know what I'm saying? And then she beats Rose Namajunas and then beats Erin Blanchfield. Like, I can't argue with that. You know what I'm saying? But Manon is going to present some problems for Valentina. You know what I'm saying? Like, Valentina was able to take down Alexa Grasso and dominate Grasso in the 3rd fight. You know what I'm saying? But Manon is not that easy to take down. And Manon is stronger than Alexa Grasso. She's bigger than Alexa Grasso.
Yeah. And unlike Grasso, Fiore kicks. Grasso's her thing. It's all boxing, so she has to mix in her kicks. But you can tell when she's going to kick because it's not a natural flow for her because it's boxing and kicking. And Fiore is a kickboxer.
Yes,
the kicks flow, the striking flow. It's not separate, and that's a different thing that Valentina's hasn't faced before. These people who are decent strikers, but they're good at one thing or the other, and Fiore brings it all together. And that's going to be so interesting.
That's going to be so interesting. Yeah, it's going to be interesting as fuck. Yeah, and then they made Natalia Silva versus Alexa Grasso.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
on
so
the
that,
same card, bro. The same
is
card.
It the same card?
It's the same card.
What?
So yeah, it goes Alexa Grasso, then Gilbert Burns, then Valentina.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, I did not know that was the same card. I did not know that was the same card. Oh, wow.
It's basically a tournament.
Wow. I didn't know it was the same card. That's smart by the UFC. But they need to start doing that more often with the females. They need to start doing that more often. We want to see a storyline play out on the same card instead of, having to try to keep up with it. They fight in different times of the year. Like, put them on the same card. You know what I'm saying? Put whoever wins this fight is the number 1 contender. Whoever wins this fight is their next fight. The champion, whoever is the champion at the end of the night, they're going to fight the winner of this fight next. You know what I'm saying?
Timelines line up. You can't say you can't make it. You can't say it in enough time.
Yes.
The same fucking card.
You fought on the same card. We can set the date. Setting the date would be so much easier if the people if the fights that were, that the winners of those 2 fights are going to be matched up to fight next. If that's going to happen, put them on the same card, bro. Exactly. I get that. I like that. Like, put them on the same card. That's genius for women. I'm surprised they put that much thought in it for the females. You know what I'm saying? I'm honestly surprised that they put that much thought into it. But yes, that's a great idea because whoever wins that Grasso Silva fight will fight for the belt next.
That's in Canada. Fiore's gonna have
that's in Canada.
Home field.
Yeah,
bro.
Ooh, wee, man.
Gonna go fucking nuts when she comes out.
On who?
when Firo comes out. Montreal, dog, that is as French Canadian as it fucking gets.
Yeah, they're gonna go crazy for Manon. Yeah,
crazy for her.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't think about that, dude. Damn. I didn't think about that. Dude, that's and now everybody's saying that now that you have Natalia Silva versus versus Alexa Grasso, Valentina versus Manon, that the only other fight to make that could be a number one contender fight is Aaron Blanchfield versus Macy Barber.
I fucking hate Macy Barber. I hate her so
Why, bro? Why? We got to visit that again. Why?
For the whole like from day one, I have a countdown on my phone to be the youngest UFC champion ever. I want to beat John Jones's record, and then gets fucking bodied by the Happy Warrior, baby. Bodied for 3 rounds by Roxanne motherfucking Ferry, and send that bitch's countdown to the fucking curb.
She did. Yeah. Roxanne Modafferi.
I just didn't like her cockiness. She's better now. I like her now because she's not talking shit and trying to call her shot 3 years in advance. Because she had her ass whooped by Roxanne. So now I don't mind her, but it bothered me how cocky she was on the Contender Series. When she was like, yeah, I'm going to win this whole fucking thing and be world champ at 22. And when people talk about that, they just forget that John Jones got his title shot on short notice. He had to fill in for Rashad, who was his teammate. He wasn't in line for it. He wasn't anywhere near being a contender. He was on the map. He was a contender, but he wasn't the contender. He got it because he fought and because he trained with Rashad. Yeah, so people like it wasn't planned. So when that shit happened, it was crazy, and John Jones came through. But again, it wasn't a build-up. He wasn't set to do that. And for her cockiness, but yeah, she got humble, so I don't mind her now. But yeah, we have to make it happen.
But she on like a 5-6 fight winning streak though.
She learned a lot, and she's come back better and humbler. And I don't mind her now. But yeah, I just couldn't care for her. She's good though. I'll never say she's not good. She's gotten a lot better.
Paul says Valentina versus what'd you say?
Nothing. I'll wait for you.
My bad, bro. My bad. What'd you say?
Nothing. You were reading the comment?
Oh, okay. You were saying something about John Jones being that's the last thing I heard.
We're
good. All right, Paul says so. Valentina versus Natalia next. I mean, that's if she beats Alexa Grasso. We got to see her beat Alexa Grasso first. 6'11" kicks. 6'11" kick says Aaron smokes Macy. Oof, that's a hard comment to say now. That's a hard one. Combo says Roxy is Macy's grandma. Bottom line. That's pretty messed up.
Beat the shit
That's
out of
pretty
her.
messed up.
Beat the shit out of her.
Colosseum says Paul Bear is supposed to be, he says supposed to be Wei Lee, but probably get the shot before Natalia. Wei Lee need to stay where she at.
If Firo wins, does Wei Lee move up? Does she want the belt?
Wei Lee, I don't think Wei Lee will fight Manon.
That's the thing.
I don't think she'll fight Manon.
Does she want just the belt, or does she want the belt and Shevchenko's name? Because that
right. What does she want more?
Yeah. Do you want to be a champion, or do you want that Shevchenko win?
Because when Grasso was champion, you didn't hear Wei Lee say anything about moving up.
No, never. But when Shevchenko
I didn't hear her say anything about fighting Grasso.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff. Paul says, bro, we better not be hating on Macy. Thank you. That's what I'm saying, Paul. We hating on Macy. Macy out here beating bitches' ass.
Now,
6'11" kick.
Now she's good.
Valentina just needs to win and then go see a super fight with Wei Lee by November. I mean, if she beats Manon, then I can see it happening.
I think either way they should do it in fucking MSG November. Either way, Wei Lee versus Firo or Valentina, either or. I'm down for either. It just depends on what Wei Lee wants. If she wants the title or if she wants to beat Shevchenko.
I don't know if Whaley want to fight Manon though. I don't know if Whaley want to fight. Yeah, Combo. He said Whaley don't want Manon. Yeah, and I don't know if she want to. I don't think she's gonna be too privy to move up and fight Manon. I mean, cause yeah, I don't know, dude. Manon big, dude, and Whaley small. I don't know about that one. Combo says she just want the Bullets name. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense.
Shevchenko.
Colossus, yeah, she just wants Shevchenko. Colossus says Jasmine Jazz Divizius versus Macy Barber in Montreal, Canada. That's a good fight. That's a good fight for Jazzy to have at home. She would have to be ready for it though. One more fight for you, Combo, that I want to talk about before we get off here is Corey Sandhagen versus Davison Figueiredo. What do you think about that?
Ooh, fuck.
That's a great fight, right? That's a great fight.
Ooh, God, that's gonna be wild.
That's wild. Yeah.
So Corey hasn't fought since losing to Usman, right?
To Usman, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, Figueiredo just lost, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh wait, yeah, he didn't fight Merab.
Bro, my memory, no, I can. You ain't gonna get it out of me, bro.
Yeah, no.
Let me see, because I can't remember, dude. I'm telling you, it's hard to keep up. So much shit has happened in the past few years with this shit, dude. Peter Yan. How did I forget that?
That's right.
He lost to Peter Yan.
That's right. I remember it now.
Yeah. If he beats he beat Peter Yan. If he can beat Corey, but Corey Sandhagen, to me, man, I think he was kind of overhyped a little bit. Like they was really hyping up Corey Sandhagen.
Every time I want to believe, he goes and he loses to fucking Peter Yan, or he loses to Usman. Like, yeah, I want Corey Sandhagen to be so fucking good, and every time he has his chance to like really shine, he never does.
He never does. Yeah, he never does.
Is gonna come for that ass because he's coming off a loss. So
yeah,
it's gonna be awesome. But I think Figueiredo finishes him because Figueiredo's gonna be pissed off. He's gonna put him against the cage because he's not afraid of Corey's fucking ground game, and he's gonna put him against the cage and just launch punches at him and put him down.
Yeah, because Corey can be put down. Like he can be hurt. Paul says Macy ain't wasting her time fighting Jazzy. That's funny. Ravioli says Yan is small at 135. He do look like a flyweight though. He do kind of look like a flyweight. G Frank says Diego Lopez said the UFC told the champs that anybody moving up to challenge another champ will now have to vacate their belt. So if Whaley moves up, she'll have to vacate. Oh, what do you think about that?
Over? No
Say what?
So no more champ. That's over.
The era of the champ must be over. Yeah. The era. Who was the last?
The only one who's defended both belts at the same time.
Amanda Nunes is the only champ to defend the belts at the same time. Yeah.
DC defended both belts, but not at the same time.
Not at the same time. No. Yeah. Amanda Nunes was bouncing back and forth between 35 and 45 every other fight.
They made everybody else pick. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Let's see. He said, I meant to say Figgy is small at 35, but Yan is too. Yan is too. He says, Ravioli says Figgy can out-grapple Corey Sandhagen.
I think he'll just rush him to the cage and beat the shit out of him because he ain't afraid of his ground game at all.
This fight right here, this fight is a banger, Colosseum. What are my thoughts on Priscilla Cachoeira versus Josiane Nunes? And bruh, Priscilla I'm going Priscilla, dude. Like, I ain't gonna hate on. Dude, Priscilla Cachoeira can knock you the fuck out. I'm gonna go with Priscilla Cachoeira. She needs a win. She needs a win.
And my favorite Priscilla is a desperate Priscilla because she'll come after you. She don't give a fuck.
Yeah, dude, I'm going Priscilla Cachoeira, dude.
She's gonna come for that chin, and she's gonna find it. It's gonna take. It might take 3 rounds, but she's gonna find that shit.
Chief Frank says, according to Diego, right now.
Maybe that's what's wrong with John Jones.
According to Diego Lopez, right now, not officially confirmed. Hope it's true though.
That should be wild.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
I mean,
But
I get it.
I get it
They were
though.
against it for so long. Anderson Silva versus John Jones could have been the greatest fight of all time. And Anderson Silva was 3-0 at 205 because they were on non-title. And no, they didn't do it because they hated the idea.
Could have been, bro. It could have been. I think the UFC was a little. I think the UFC was a little unhinged back in those days. They didn't, you know.
If you want a belt, you
yeah,
could challenge for another one. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, for sure. I also wanted to follow up on the fact that we talked about Nate Diaz, that we missed out on Nate Diaz versus Dustin Poirier, and now they're trying to do it. Ain't that crazy?
So bad. I want to see that shit.
Yeah, I want to see that too, dude. Like, and I knew that's what he was saying when somebody was asking him about it. Somebody had, said something about him fighting Patty, and he was like, legends only. And then I'm like, he waiting on Nate Diaz. And then I hear Nate Diaz wants to get, renounces his return to MMA, and I'm like, what? Okay, here we go.
He wants that bag. He wants that bag for the last fight. And Nate Diaz,
they're gonna get a bag, bro.
The problem is, Nate Diaz can charge whatever the fuck he wants. He's a free agent.
Yeah, he's going back to the UFC.
I want 20 mil, and they'll have to. If they want him, they'll have to do it. They ain't any shit about it.
And he's out on a win.
Yeah,
like his last fight was a dub.
That shit was crazy. That was one of the craziest conspiracies of all time.
Yeah,
I can't believe that shit.
Dude, we were supposed to get Nate Diaz versus Khamzat Chimaev.
Wild. That's fucking crazy.
How would that fighter win?
Oh, yeah. Khamzat would have beat the shit out of him. It would have been over.
Do you think so?
Oh, yeah. Nate Diaz can't wrestle. He knows jiu-jitsu, but there would have been no time for jiu-jitsu when he was getting his ass whooped. And the Diaz's cut open so easily. They bleed a lot. That shit would get into your eyes. You can't fucking see. Yeah, no. Khamzat's too young. He's too young, and he wanted it so bad.
That's crazy how they did that switcheroo on us, though. They did that.
That's crazy that they had 178 catch weight already on the card. Like, that's fucking crazy. And then all of a sudden,
exactly.
We had 4 guys at 178. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Bro. Crazy.
Yeah. That's how that happened, bro. That happened.
Wow.
Well, shit, Taylor. A lot of news in a short amount of time, dude. I'm looking forward to all of it. 2025 is starting off on a bang, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's starting off on a bang. Yes, sir. So I'm excited to see who comes out on top of all of these fights. And then when we come back in, that pretty much gives us something to talk about for the rest of the year, right?
Yes,
just those announcements alone. Facts, bro. Well, listen, bro, I appreciate you coming through, bro.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
We've been going for over an hour, bro.
Yes, sir. An hour and a half.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming through, guys. My boy Taylor Loder, of course, always been since day one, has been a guest on No Filter MMA. Oh, yeah. It's been 6-7 years, and you can go all the way back 6-7 years and find Taylor on my podcast.
Yes, sir.
This is what we do, bro. But yeah, man, good to see you, and I'll catch you on the next one, bro.
Yes, sir. See you later.
Peace out.